It's a good day. It's a good thing. We are going to get rocking and rolling here at the Etsy Shenanigans show. Day 15 and 16 are being combined into one because guess what? So, I ordered a mic and I ordered a mic stand. So, which one of the two things do you think I'm speaking to you on and through right now? You're not going to believe this. I put to I didn't get my mic today. I may not get my mic for 5 days. 5 days, people. So I want to keep going on this. You know that I do. I want to keep going. Right now I have this absolutely gorgeous floor mic stand. I'm in love with it. Quiet put it together for me, and I'll tell you all about it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got a little pop filter on it and all of that. I'm so ready to go. What I did was I kind of took a bandana. You need a bandana. If you're going to do anything with me, you need a stack of bandanas. I should take a picture of the stack of bandanas that I have. So this goes way back to my childhood. I have my dad's bandanas. I have bandanas from the 70s. I've got bandanas. So took one of those and kind of wiggled it around the arm, and I'm actually speaking to you through my pile. I have no idea. We're going to do a little sound check right now by zippity doo over to YouTube. So bear with. Bear with. So I'll run over here and see. And then we will get on a couple of interesting things. If it's really bad, then 15 and 16 will just be considered another pitiful mic test from Beauty. So I don't know. Okay, so it's still super loud. Super loud. But that's halfway through, so that's not so bad. Now this is really interesting. So check this out. The the pile is very far away from the logic here, which was that it should be right on top, right alongside the edge of one's mouth. Here I'm addressing it straightforward. It's coming through my pop filter. Okay, I think it sounds all right. If this had to do, and for whatever reason I separated the mic stand from my mic, that this could probably do, and this may even do for a second mic if I had Quiet get on and we kind of did the good food podcast once again. So yeah, it's I think it's okay. More than likely, if I'm moving around, it's probably not going to sound all that great, and I'll listen back at it. But let's go ahead and at least get some value here because you guys are so tired of listening to me and my mic saga. Take a look at how Etsy is doing right now. It is priced at 64.06, down 0.51 or 0.79%. The 52-week range has been 56.60 to 102.81. And I will tell you, volume at 1.391 million shares is well below my benchmark. This is not healthy. We're talking about another very sanguine day, and I don't know if junior traders are being given Etsy as a, let's see what you can do, kid kind of thing. We're looking at our next earnings at the end of July, so we've got a long ways to go. We know that on the 8th, and I'll follow up today on what happened to Under Armour, and all these things matter because they're all involved in e-commerce. Shopify on the 8th, the stock went down 18% on weak guidance. Then we follow it up here with Under Armour. We know that Tim Hawley, hope I have his name right, did leave. He was the project lead, like a VP of project development at Etsy, did leave, and he went to an app that is owned by, guess who? Under Armour. So you want to talk about following, I mean, a limping horse. This is so painful to come onto a company and want to actually, speak about them with an upbeat tone, speak about the offerings and the opportunities for makers to use the platform. But I have a few things I'm going to talk about today, or wanted to talk about today, and that are in alignment with readdressing your shop, making sure that your shop is everything that it possibly can be. And I'm going to be relating it to being a live streamer and all the things that a live streamer needs to be considering. And not that you're live streaming your shop now. Do I wish that you would live stream your shop? Yes, I do. I think that it lifts the voices of the makers beyond those of the doomsday gurus that are out there. Now, I know well enough, anything priced under $66, where Etsy isn't hurt. 3 years of no growth, that is hurt. Getting rid of, because there was another fellow that left Etsy not that long ago as well. So, when you have your C-suite looking for other opportunities, it can only mean that your shops are looking for other opportunities. It's not disconnected from one another. All things work together for good. And it goes the opposite way too. When people leave, they're leaving for a reason. And of course, everyone's reason is modestly different, but it's not wholly different. It truly isn't. We get disgruntled, we get unhappy, we're up against wanting to grow ourselves, but yet we're working inside of an environment where there is no growth. It's very difficult to do. So there we have that. Let me do another test. This is what's going to be all about today. Test. Yeah, so, okay, so we can hear once again my voice dropping out, right? It's being, what can I say? I've been trying to explain this to you guys because I'm around a lot of booming voices. And so this is a talent. However, there's not too much more that they can do. Once you kind of get that dB dialed in, there's not a lot that you can do to put more texture on your voice and more undertones and more clarity, and like the voice is so fascinating, isn't it? So we know that we have a long way to go, and maybe that's a good thing, actually, being that we have a long way to go with this Etsy story as well. So let's kind of we covered the market a little bit, we covered what's going on out there with people leaving and people losing their jobs, and let's go ahead and get into my recent post I made 3 hours ago on X. New vlog coming today. And it was going to be around same niche. And you'll notice if you're over at X and looking at my handle or my account on X, Beauty Bubble, we really have a lot to say about this, when to break away from trending styles. Now I think the story in itself lends itself to, that's redundant here. The story in itself is really telling us the story of Etsy as well. Not just YouTubers, not just studio vloggers, not people that already have successful stores, but there's just something about when a trending style, when the same thing gets repeated over and over again, that we have to understand, number one, the psychology of this. If it worked for them, it should work for me. And also, how does a culture thrive when we are so much alike and unwilling to take the risks to break free? So, the post itself, and I should probably read because a full-on article, maybe that's what I'll do while we're kind of still testing here. The world of online business thrives on trends. From viral challenges to hot design aesthetics, staying relevant can feel like an endless chase. But what happens when the chase becomes a rut? This article explores the tension between staying true to your niche and venturing beyond established trends in your social media outreach and branding. I have a full article ready to be kind of put on the mic, and I might as well go ahead and we'll read the article or the blog. The comfort of consistency. There's undeniably comfort in a well-defined niche. You know your audience, they know what to expect, and content creation becomes a smoother process. This consistency fosters brand loyalty and makes targeted marketing more effective. For instance, a bakery specializing in gluten-free pastries has a clear niche and attracts customers seeking those specific products. The urge to evolve. However, clinging solely to trends can stifle creativity and limit your reach. Imagine the bakery mentioned above only posting trendy rainbow-colored pastries, ignoring the vast world of delicious gluten-free options. Here's why it's important to consider venturing beyond the immediate trend. Market saturation. Overly saturated trends become predictable. Standing out requires a unique voice and perspective within your niche. Trend volatility. Trends come and go. Building a brand solely on fleeting trends can leave you scrambling when the next big thing hits. Broader appeal. While staying true to your niche, consider exploring sub-niches or showcasing the versatility of your offerings. The gluten-free bakery could highlight savory options alongside sweet treats, attracting a wider audience. Breaking away strategically. So when is it time to break free from the trend cycle? Here are some signs. Stagnant growth. If your engagement is flatlining, it might be a sign your content feels repetitive. Audience disconnect. Do you feel inauthentic, churning out content you're not passionate about? Creative itch. Are you bursting with ideas that don't quite fit your current niche? Making the leap. Moving beyond trends doesn't mean abandoning your niche entirely. Here's how to evolve it strategically. Focus on core values. What drives your brand? Highlighting your core values alongside trending topics can create a more meaningful connection. Embrace experimentation. Test the waters. Run a small campaign or social post exploring a new area within your niche. Gauge audience response and learn from it. Collaborate with others. Partner with complementary brands to reach new audiences and gain fresh perspectives. The takeaway. Your niche is your foundation, but it shouldn't be a cage. Striking a balance between staying familiar and embracing innovation is key to long-term success. Don't be afraid to experiment, evolve, and showcase the unique value you bring to your audience, even if it means stepping outside the immediate trend cycle. Remember, your passion and creativity are what set you apart. So that was the vlog that was going to get posted. I wasn't too sure how I was going to put it on the I suppose in the description I might be able to dump the whole thing. It's called, like, brain dump the whole piece below the video. So that's maybe what I'll do. Maybe think about that and how that might work. Okay, so we've been live for 15 minutes and 31 seconds. I think that that's good enough. And like I said, it looks like it's going to be 5 days for my AT20. I'm afraid to tell you. I'm afraid to tell you which mic I have. The AT2024 or the AT2040. Now I can't remember, but it's beautiful. And I can't wait for once and for all for me to be able to have the confidence to bring my voice, my ideas, my thoughts to you so that we can connect honestly. To chart, to chat, and connect. It's been very long on my mind to be able to do. And for whatever reason, me and the mic game, we are at the end of the road. One of us is going to win. Let's hope that it's me. This has been Beauty Bubble for Etsy Shenanigans, day 15 and 16 smushed together about capturing it all. Tip of the day, capture it all. Like you'll notice I'm going live every single day. Every single day I'm trying to capture where I am with my thoughts, my ideas, in hopes to connect with you. Capture it all. You've got your phone. Go ahead and capture. It can be the most mundane thing happening in your life. I can tell you that something about that, as it relates to your Etsy shop, something about that in capturing it all will make a connection with everyone else that is meant to be in your life. So much fun. I will talk to everyone soon. Bye-bye now.